and Zhang Xuxian. Looking at the path towards the semi-finals, this after draw, all those places up for grabs. The winner of this match plays either Mayasari Ramadhanti of Indonesia or Japan's Matsuyama and Shida. They are the second seeds.
Malaysia versus Jia Yifan, Zhang Xuxian, China. Umpire, Seamus Halpin, Ireland. Service Dutch, Emi Sakamoto, Japan.
Well, when we look at these pairs getting together, Jia Yifan and Zhang Xuxian have got the edge with the head-to-head. They've won twice. They last played at the Indonesia Masters earlier this year.
Court, serve or receive. Jai serve, who receive? Receive, okay. Enjoy your game.
Let's have a look at these players. Teoh Mei-shing is from Subang Jaya, 163 centimeters tall, 24 with the highest ranking, and Anna Cheong with the highest ranking at 17. Go Pei Ki, current partner, 23 years of age, 59 centimeters, so she is quite diminutive, from the south of Malaysia, Johor. This is her current best ranking. Teoh Mei-shing, as I said, bigger name, as it were, has won a couple titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Go Pei Ki, they won the Malaysia Masters. That was a Super 100 though. A great result there. Chen Qingchen and Wang Tingge, who's of course Chen Qingchen's former partner here with Jia Yifan. Still no word if that split, by the way, is permanent. But this partnership, oh, could be formidable. Zhang Xuxian is 25 years of age, from Sichuan, southwest China, 169 centimeters tall. She's 15th in the world, of course, with her former partner Zheng Yu, second in the world. It was an interesting change, that one. World champion, bronze medalist in 2023, Asian Championships last year, silver this year, got the bronze with Zheng Yu, 27 years of age. Jia Yifan from northern China, Tianjin. Of course, with Chen Qingchen, she's a world #1. And my goodness, what haven't they won? Olympic medals, the gold in Paris, the silver in Tokyo, World Championships 4 times. 2017, 21, 22, 23. They beat another Malaysian pair. Interesting, they took 77 minutes and 3 games to beat Ong and Ting. Asian Games champions in 2018, and of course the last games in Hangzhou in 2023. Asian Championships, as I mentioned, 2019 and 2022 they won. Seamus Halpin of Ireland is the umpire. Emi Sakamoto, our service judge. Now, Jia Yifan has won 20 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour. This year, since she's got together. She's won the Swiss Open. These two were at the Malaysian Open earlier this year, and they got all the way to the final, losing to Yuki Fukushima and Mayu Matsumoto in 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Koh Pee Kee and Teoh Malaysia. And on my left, Jia Yifan and Zhang, China. Jia Yifan to serve.
So here we go then.
Teoh Level.
It's the Chinese pair to get us going.
Service over. 1 love.
Teoh will have the support of the crowd, of course, who
Service
will
over.
just
1 all.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Malaysian crowds who love their badminton, and we will get right behind them. But they are with a very, very accomplished pair. 15 against 24, so should be, in theory, relatively close. Maybe just getting in each other's way there, the Chinese pair.
2-1. Service over.
That came right at her.
2 all.
Go could just fend it off. Longest rally so far at 29 shots. Yeah, it's interesting to see. And look at that brace that Zhang is wearing for it's almost like that corset. Those are not comfortable at
Line
all.
judge.
And
Line judge.
when you see that kind of thing happening, as an opposition player, you think, well, how do I exploit that?
Two all. Three, 2. Four, 2.
Now, Zhang already starting to move ahead, and this is what they've got to be really careful about. Don't want to let the Chinese pair get so far ahead, and that's the problem there. Nicely put away by Jia Yifan.
5-2. Six, 2.
Very nicely done. Jia Yifan's really leading the way as the senior partner. Mind you, of course, we've got a former world #1 teamed up with a former world #2. These two have won 19 out of 24 matches, so they have started to really gel.
7-2.
Zhang Chen's taken more time off and it's taken a bit of getting used to be Wang Tingge. Go and Pei haven't been together for all that long.
8-2.
Just over 50 matches played now. They've won 28 of them. This year, coming into this tournament, they won only 50% of their matches together. Give you a bit more detail on that as well. So it's not been fantastic. They did get to 3 quarterfinals: Indonesia Masters, Orleo Masters, and the Germany Open, the Malaysians. Second round of the Asian Championships and Thailand Open. Opening round of the Malaysia Open.
Ten, 2.
So it has been a little bit difficult for them.
Thank you. Line judge.
So Teoh has won the Sideboard International 2022, the Super 300, Malaysia Masters Super 100 with Goh Pei Ki. They won together last year. That's the Super 100.
Ten, 2.
Second round of the Thai Open, second round of the Asia Championships, quarterfinals of Orleo Masters, German Open, and Indonesia Masters, opening round of the Malaysia Open. That's this year.
Service over.
They'll be playing on and off.
3-10.
Had a couple of tournaments in 22, a couple of tournaments in 2023, and then started playing more regular from June of 2024 onwards. Had to play in lower level ones as well, so just gonna have to get used to this, and they are getting exposed here a fair bit by the Chinese pair. That's gone long.
Service over.
We're going into the interval.
3 interval.
It's been a very good start here from Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Go. Teoh.
Eleven, 3. Play.
Now with the Chinese pairing. Zhang Shuxian and Jia Yifan did get together for the
Service over. 4.
Sudirman.
11.
It was nice to see them back together, and of course I think a lot of fans are hoping. They got together also for the World Tour finals at the end of last year, you'll recall.
Service over. 12.
And also they were together for the Asia Championships. When they got to the semi-finals, of course they are going to be rusty. They've barely played together. They're defending all the time, aren't they? Finding it difficult.
Four. Service over. 5-14.
Just not scoring enough, are they? Not putting on a run.
Service over. 15-5.
Whopping 10 points right now, struggling. Yeah, the Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian have mentioned already the Swiss Open they've won. They got to the final of the Malaysia Open, semi-finals at the All England Indonesia Masters and Orleans Masters. Only one early exit, the India Open. So I think they've had a very decent season. That's why they've rocketed up the rankings.
Service over. 16-6.
Well, this game, I think, fair to say, it is pretty much gone now. Malaysians will really have to think how they're going to improve. Easy finish there for Zhang Shuxian.
17-6.
Because they've really been up against it here.
18.
Seriously struggled against a pairing that has really just shown how ruthless they can be. Remember, they've only played 30 matches together. They've won 23 of them coming to this tournament. Too easy, Jia Yifan.
19-6.
She's settled really nicely into this partnership. That easy finish, and they've got a whopping
20 game point 6.
14 game points. Now, Zhang Shuxian may be the junior partner in this, but when she was with Zheng Yu, they won quite a few titles. Got to a lot of finals, I must say.
Game. First game won
Well,
by
that is
Jia
a
Yifan,
very,
Zhang Shuxian.
very quick,
21,
easy
6.
and straightforward start to this. In just 14 minutes, they've completed the first game extremely comfortably. And Go and Teoh really have to improve in the next game.
Teoh.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. The ball. Play.
Well, let's see if there's an improvement here from the Malaysians. There's been a bit of talk on the drift. It's very, very drifty earlier today. Hasn't played so much of an issue really in the doubles. Down there, didn't she? Jay Fun.
2 love.
Already the front foot. Really keep it sustained. Go Pecky. Absolutely hammers that back. And confident start.
Service over.
Into the net. She just looks a bit frustrated there, but I think there's just a bit more positivity about them, isn't there? The Malaysians. This is what they need. Bemused, I think, by that situation, fair to say.
Service over. 4-1.
Right now, as you can see, it is going very nicely their way. They're about to overhaul their first points total, which, to be fair, wasn't high in the first place, but just little milestones that they've got to get through. Chinese, I have to say, are struggling a little bit now. Earlier on today, the drift was very much coming from the far end, causing all sorts of problems. Did change a bit in that last game.
Service over. 2-5.
Fan, such a
challenges called in.
experienced campaigner. She's won this event back in 2022. Malaysia Masters, got to the final in 2018, so she knows what she's doing. That's in. That's good.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful.
One challenge remaining.
Zhang Shen has been a runner-up twice in Malaysia. That's at the
3,
Open.
5.
3 times, I should say, excuse me.
Play.
Now much better, they're just a point behind.
Thank you.
Four, 5.
Easy finish. And look at it.
5.
That's 4 points on the trot, and they've leveled things. Difficult when they are already starting to build up so much momentum.
Six, 5. Seven, 5.
Now starting to take the lead. This is ominous perhaps for the Malaysians after a brief, nice spell for them. Are they going to be able to grab things back? We've had to have, of course, a bit of a wipe down. There's been a little bit of tripping going on. I've really seen too much of this in the game so far.
Seven, 5.
This number at the Malaysia Open as well.
Service over. 6.
Well, Zhang Shen went for it there. To the net.
Service over. 8, 6.
I think playing this group here, not easy at all. Especially when you've already played them before. Remember, the last time they played, the score was 21-5, 21-13. So the first game was pretty much went that way. The second one, well, still fairly tight.
9, 6.
The other time they played was at the Malaysia Open right here in the Axiata Arena. That might give us a little bit more of a clue. So both those matches were this year. It was 21-17, 21-10 So it's certainly, in comparison to that one, well below par. Well, right between the two by Zhang. It's been good at the net, and it's the interval. A 5-point lead here, Zhang, after a massive win in the first game. And they're in a good position here, perhaps, to finish this in 2 games.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. On court. 11-6. Play.
It's very hard, I think, now for the Malaysians to really try and do something here.
12-6.
This is, I'm afraid, looking like it is again going to run away from them.
Service over.
Well, the occasional point here and there, but they need to do a lot more than that. The other problem is, of course, cutting out the sort of unforced errors. That's where really got to be careful. Tough enough as it is playing such an accomplished pair.
14.
To add mistakes to that will just makes your job that much harder. Also the power hitting right now of Zhang, very difficult.
Service over. 8.
The odd point here and there just isn't going to cut it at this stage, is it? Malaysians, they've got to put on something quite special at this stage. Now, Zhang and Jia Yifan, when they were together as a pair, after winning the first game, they would go on to win 85% of matches. CHN with Zhang Yu, they would go on to win 72% of matches. That's just how good they were together. Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian, the pool size is, of course, a lot smaller since they've only got together last year, but 85% of matches they win after winning the first game. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in 2. But certainly, you can just get an idea Now winning in 2 games, by the way, for this Chinese pair. It's going to be an even smaller pool, not much smaller, but a slightly smaller pool. It's 86% of the time they win matches in 2.
Service over, 17-9.
When they've had 2-game matches, they win 86% of the time. So it's impressive. Only a handful of times have they lost. Only 3 times have they ever lost in straight games. Well, that's obviously not going to happen here. Almost there, got to say, it's been hugely impressive.
Service over, 10-18.
Well wide from Zhang.
Even 18.
Well, I did say they needed a bit of a run, and yes, it is a better run than before, better than the first game, but it's all coming a bit late now. Get this Chinese pair, look like they're well on their way. Oh, lovely hold. She missed it, in fact, Zhang Xuxian. That's a great bit of athleticism. And they've won the point after all that.
13-18.
It was Teoh who dived to keep the point alive. Lovely. I thought it was a really good shot from Zhang Xuxian. Look at this from Teoh. And good power from Go. Really threw herself at that one. Well, this has been their best run in a while. 34 shots as well. Four points in a row, I should say. Best run of the entire match. It's all coming a bit late, though. getting in each other's way there.
Service over. 19.
Yeah, they kind of had a look at each other there in terms of who was getting in whose way. Not that they would really care about it at this stage, but they have at least surpassed their lowest aggregate points total against this pairing. Remember, they lost 5 and 13 in Indonesia. Go and Teoh. Oh, just very, very wonderfully positioned that shot. Snatching at it, it's done. The first match point converted. A very good, clinical, ruthless, call it what you will, performance from Teoh and Zhang. Bit more of a fight back, especially in that first game, and the fight back from Teoh, particularly at the start, and then just towards the end.
21-6, 21.
Class there. It was really telling. Far, far too good for their opponents. Yeah, it's not easy playing high-level opposition like that. Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian, the 7th seeds from China, thrash Goh Pei Ki and Teoh Mei-sing of Malaysia. 21-16, 21-13. It's taken them just 36 minutes to do it. Up next, men's singles. Rasmus Gemke of Denmark plays Hong Kong China's 8th seed Ng Ka Lung. Some of the iconic sites of KL Tower there, the Menara Tower. Some other sites here, some of the big names have been in action at the HSBC BWF Malaysia Masters 2025. Now time for men's singles, and we have Rasmus Gemke of Denmark